Just now, crazy news about Shiba Inu came out, and it is a huge deal. It's so big that any news you've heard before pales in comparison to what I'm going to tell you in this video. This is the real deal. Chido's second blog in the series is finally out. First of all, getting this second blog means that the launch of Shiba Inu is getting closer and closer. As I said in yesterday's video, Chido said that after the first blog, there will be about 4 or 5 more before Shiba Inu is released. So I think we should all start doing what we can to get ready for Shiba Inu's launch. Second, this second blog has a lot of useful information about what happened with Shiba Inu in 2022. Chido wrote on his Twitter page, "Let's start the week off right," about the launch of this new blog, NewShibaInublog.com in 2022. The year of learning looks back on the past year and looks forward to Ariana. It's good. So now you know what's going on, and you can be sure that I've read up on it to give you a rundown. At the beginning of the blog, Satoshi reminds everyone of his role in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Even though he agrees that he is not an ordinary member of the community, he says that he is just a member. Some people might see him as a god, and others might see him as the devil. He doesn't agree with either of them. No, he just thinks he's doing his best to make Shiba Inu the best. But I guess you can tell us in the comments if you think Chido belongs in any of those groups. Then he told why he had decided to put an end to the breeds. First, he thanked all the people who have been breeds, like Trophies, Kraken, Queenie, and Milkshake. He said that they had worked very hard and helped the ecosystem a lot. But Satoshi says that their jobs have changed, and they now have to do more than just protect the Shiba Inu project. As part of their job to defend the project, they had to fight back against footers and be ready at all times to answer questions from the community. But they are now better helping Shiba Inu get deals with big brands like Bugatti Luggage Group, even without the help of the real development team. So, Satoshi thinks they should go by the name Rail Team, which was made up by Trophies. This means that these guys are still in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, but they are working on something other than protecting Shiba Inu. The next thing he says in that blog is that she went back to the Shiba Inu game. He starts by saying that making Shiba Maternity cost more than the development team expected, especially since they hired a professional game development studio, Playside Studios, to do the job. As you can probably attest, the game turned out really well. But it sounds like the development team wasn't able to cover their costs on launch day, even though the game was #1 in both app stores. But things don't look that bad. Shit, that's what Hoshi wrote. Still, I'd like to thank William Volk, who has been working with app and revenue drivers that push install CPI, ARPU, and other metrics that will let us keep scaling until we finally reach profitability and turn the tide of the iOS and Google Play versions of the game. Even though I know it will be hard to do this without spending millions of dollars on marketing, he doesn't think the game is a failure because the plan was to release a game that plays well and can be used to help the Shabos community as a whole. And that's what the game is all about. But there are plans to add a lot more fun to the game, like more levels and tournaments. All of that, though, will happen after Shiba Inu has been sent out into the world. The next thing Chido talks about is something that most of us didn't know. Welly was brought into the Shiba Inu ecosystem, but it sounds like the breeds were not happy about it, and he doesn't know why. Do you know why the breeds might not have wanted Welly to be in the list? Please tell us what you think by leaving a comment below. Anyway, Chido tells us what's going on with Welly. They have started remodeling their first location, are getting ready to buy and design their second location, and are also working on a lot of franchise opportunities. He also says that he has done research to figure out how to make Welly work for the greater good of the Shiba Inu project and be useful in real life instead of just a point system. He seems pretty sure of what he's made, but we won't know what it is until Shiba Inu is beta tested. The next thing Kato talks about is Shiba Fashion, and when we talk about Shiba Fashion, we are definitely talking about the John Richmond partnership. There's also something here that most of us probably didn't already know. In fact, the Welly team put the dev team in touch with the John Richmond team. If you really like this, please leave a comment and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better videos. Anyway, Chido began by saying that there was supposed to be a launch of 40 Shib pieces, but they took longer to make than he thought they would. He knows that it takes time to make unique, one-of-a-kind things, But by the time the pieces were ready to be released, the market had taken away their chance. He would have had to take money out of his own pocket to do that. But they were able to find a way to stop that from happening. So the 40 pieces will no longer be launched. Instead, we'll get avatars in the metaverse who are dressed in scuba gear like John Richmond's. This is what every avatar will wear. He also says that I haven't given up hope of seeing a supermodel dressed up as a Shiba Inu. In fact, I've found cheaper and faster tailors, and I'm working on a new distribution plan and pricing structure that will allow us to save money on our custom designs and pass those savings on to the community. When the time is right, we will be able to move forward with custom clothing for ships. He talked about Shib, the metaverse, as a natural next step. But before we talk about that, this channel gives away 100,000 HEB every day to give people a chance to join the giveaway. Just subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. Shiba Inu, good luck! Also, when you become a member, you can join a private group. If you want to talk about crypto gems, money, and success, you can chat with me. Click the join button to join the metaverse. Satoshi starts by saying that William Volk, the lead developer for Shiba Maternity, introduced him to the team working on the Shiba Inu metaverse, which he thinks is the best metaverse in the world. So, this team and the Shiba team are both working on the metaverse. The Shiba Move team is made up of some members of the real team and some members of the growth team. He says that the team has been working hard even though they are under budget. And then he invites everyone to come to Success W2023, where they can see what the metaverse will look like. If you went, you could even get some Shiba stuff. According to Satoshi, the last project that he talks about is Shiba Inu. He jumps right into it by saying, "So, as you can see, many people criticize my choices to work on certain projects. But my main goal the whole time was to figure out how to make Shiba Inu different work for the whole ecosystem, not just for scam projects, and to find the best team I could for the job. I've kept at it with a single-minded focus, even though Winky Barium and not so nice comments about my character kept coming at me all the time." He then talks about how working on Shib has been hard on him, his money, and his relationships. He also said that people have followed him, tried to get money from him, and even sent him death threats. He felt like he needed to go on a spiritual journey because of this, and he says it's helped him decide to deal with things better and be the best version of himself. He seems to have learned to trust the different Shiba Inu teams and let them mostly do their own thing. There is still no launch date or even a launch window for the beta launch of the Roman 11 Barium platform. All the sheet said was that they would soon be friends. Stay healthy until then. So be well. But I hope you can say what you think in the section below. We've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section for comments. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, please let as many people as possible know about this video. Let's get this news out there.